Welcome back to Dottie's Adventures. Today we're building the bed.
That's in line with that. In line. How accurate do we think that plank is? Is that a good centre line?
Pretty good, yeah.
It's close enough. Okay, so now I'm all the way along that centre line. Call that a good one then.
I've got the screws here, you just need a drill. Sorry.
That's right. So, what we need to do is decide how close to that door do you want it to go?
I would follow the shape of the floor if we can.
Oh, okay.
So if I come round, yeah, if it can come sort of.
So what we're saying is then, that is 193. Close the door. See, that's only 180.
Yeah, so we can't have it exactly to the edge of the floor because the door handle sticks out. So yeah, probably 10 mil in from that door handle just to give it a good bit of clearance.
That's 184. That's 174. Give you a 10 mil clearance.
Yep. So we're making the top end slightly wider because that's where my head will go and it'll give me a little bit more sleeping
that's
space.
182. So yeah, that's good. I can make it 174 straight and to clear all of that, and then I can dog leg it in. But let's cut the piece. 174 plus the 30.
34 it should be.
So it's 200 and
How's it 32? I thought it was 34 mil.
36. 206. Well, they say that. Yeah.
It's not accurate.
Yeah, yeah. It's a Swiss, isn't it? So anyway, 206. 174 plus 32, 206. So at 206, is that flush with there? Can you get it flush with the end?
Yep.
860, okay? 860 by 206. Remember those numbers.
Good old trusty bit of scribeware.
Let's see what that looks like.
Let's not forget, it's going to have a cushion over it and probably throws. It's not like it's going to be exposed like the worktop is.
So what I've got to do, that's got to come higher up here. Can you get me a pen and a rule, please?
A pen and a rule?
Pencil and a rule, yeah.
Tight
You need to
squeeze.
get a bigger van, darling.
And it wouldn't be a micro camper, darling.
I'd probably do better to keep coming in that side door instead of fighting my way through here every time.
Well, that looks good. That looks
Although,
very good, is it
so
not?
what I need to do is take a bit off. I'll take that pencil out. Oh no, there it is. Look at that. So there's good, but that is protruding. Oh, actually, that's good as well. No, actually, I think it's all right. I could ease it just a little bit here. It'll just sit better. So
That looks amazing.
So that is flush with that. That is flush with that. And that is flush with that. Should we put a bit of a radius on here now? And then screw these on?
Yes.
Just open and close that door. Make sure we've not missed anything ridiculous. No, that's good. Okay.
No, I think it looks great.
Lovely.
So rather than all of the stress being put just on the hinge, we're just putting another piece of 34 by 34 mil PSE around the frame of the bed, so the plywood will sit on something more substantial than just the hinge. I think I made that clear.
So what does PSE stand for?
Plain something edge, I don't know.
Plain square edge. So
Plain
if
square
it says
edge.
it's 50 mil PSE, it means it was 50 mil before they planed it. So you'll probably find it's only 45 by 45.
Okay,
So
it's a bit silly.
yes, they often say what the original size was before they started planing it. Yes, there's a lot of things in the building trade that
Don't make sense. A metre of 3 by 2. What the hell does that mean?
A lot of legacy dimensions are from pre-decimalisation,
Yeah.
imperial. So quite often things will be in feet. So your standard sheet is 8 foot by 4 foot, which means it's going to be 8 foot, 224 centimetres.
Right, so this hopefully explains better now we can see it, what I was trying to explain at the bench.
So we're going to have hinges here supporting all this weight. Well, that's not good. So we're going to put another batten.
Just a reinforcing
here,
batten.
And we put wood glue on it
Belt and braces.
to give it additional strength.
So actually this bed has been a bit of a start-stop project because we're trying to intersperse it with other things that are going on, like dancing. We love Latin and ballroom dancing, and on a Friday night we have our dance class, and we were up to the wire last night. We were literally rushing, and we've got a social dance tonight and we're going to be up against the wire again trying to get there. So we're going to give it no more than another 45 minutes. Then we have to down tools, get showered. Mark's got to walk the dogs, I've got to make dinner, and then we're off to a dance. But I have got a bit of time tomorrow in the morning to try and get it finished before I head off on my little road trip. Right, I can't afford to stand here talking to you lot. We've got jobs to do.
Tighten them down. That's just chattering a bit, man. Right, let's see how that works then. See if it works. Ooh.
Bit stiff.
I'm wondering if I should have left more of a gap then.
Can't. Oh, okay.
Perhaps I needed a bit of an air gap in there. Okay. I really thought that operating this hinge would pull this away from there. Anyway, so let's So what we might need to do then is relocate these hinges slightly one way, because I can't.
Okay.
I need such a small
Yeah.
gap. I can't really. Do you know what? I really didn't think that was going to happen. I was quite surprised. I still don't understand why. Or I tell you what I'm going to do. Right, I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to run a chamfer on the under edge of this. Get my electric plane and just put a radius on there.
Okay, right. Well,
means-
we've run out of time, to be honest. So
Let me just do that. No, let me just do that. Because we come across a problem and I don't want to go to bed on a problem. So give me a few seconds.
Okay, can I get started with dinner then?
Yeah, if you want.
So you had a bit of a brain fart
I
yesterday.
did, yes. We've been working solidly for 2.5 hours. We were getting near the end. My brain knew I was getting towards the end. I started to switch off and I did something really stupid.
Do you want to tell us? I mean, I didn't think about it either, so...
So the hinge goes on there, so that these lift. So for the strength of the screw going in, it went through the 1/2-inch ply and into this 34 by 34 pine. So I had a 1-inch screw going through. And stupidly, I put a 1-inch screw through here as well, which means my 1-inch screw was going into there. I screwed it down. You can see, look, the holes. I stupidly screwed the thing, and I didn't. So what I've done, I've taken some of those screws, and I passed them through another hinge into another piece of ply, and where they protruded, I ground them off and used those. And the reason I ground some off instead of getting smaller screws is I'm only going into 12mm ply. And the first 6mm of screw is tapered with very little thread. So I'd have only had 6mm. So what I've done, I've ground that off and I've got all 12mm of good thread. And I'll show you that.
Yeah.
So what I've done now, I've just marked out these. I'm just going to pop in these so that when I put my screws in, they're easier to locate. So they're going to go there. Let's get some long screws for this side and some cut screws for that side.
Yeah, it's funny, isn't
Playing
it?
games.
Well, sometimes we just, we get overloaded, don't we? When we're tired as well, we don't think straight.
Yeah.
But you figured it out. It just makes so much sense now you've said it.
So here's a scrap bit of 12mm, a spare hinge we've got. Put these in just a little bit first. So yes, they protrude. So I'd screwed these out. But if you look how tapered that is, that's not doing much anyway. So I'm just supposed to grind that off and I get a nice bit of thread in the 12mm ply is so strong. Ply is so strong. From that to that.
Yeah.
So I'm missing this ineffective thread. It's all almost like a bolt, really.
That gives me a lot of storage under there, doesn't it? That's not sitting quite flush. Does that matter? I mean, it will when I sit on it and when the foam's on
it
it.
could be that we should have put an air gap in there with a 1/2mm spacer. But once it's got the foam, it'll give. Once it's had the foam in it and you sat in it for a while, that'll give.
So we just left a little bit of a lip on the sort of finger end, if you like, so I've got something to lift up. Brilliant. Oh, here's the rain again.
So you may want to get in and keep dry. What we'll do
Well,
now,
I'm under the tailgate, so...
is do the 45s on there to support this.
Yeah, and then the flap out, if that's possible.
Oh yeah. So what I'm going to do is get a piece of wood that's about the right size and mark it off. So I need a piece of wood that's about 400mm.
Good morning. Right, we are on Sunday now. This is day 3 of building this bed. To be fair, it's not been 3 solid days. It's been hours here and there when we've been able to grab them amongst lots of other things going on. But we are under a bit of a time constraint today because I need to set off for a 3-day road trip and I could do with the bed. So we are on a bit of a tight schedule. I need to leave in a couple of hours. We've still got a ways to go. I don't think I'm going to get the cover for the foam made, but that's not a problem. I can just put, you know, throws and sheets and things over it. As long as I've got something to sleep on, that is fine. So I don't think it's going to get finished fully, but it will be functional and it'll work. And as usual, Mark will do his magic and make it all strong, and it'll work perfectly. I know it will. So we need to crack on. Just to give me a little bit more bed length, Mark's made a little flap to go on the edge of the bed, but most of the time it'll go down, it'll be flapped down. But at night I can just flap it up, pull the chair back, and that'll act as the rest, and then we're just putting a piano hinge along the edge to give it what's the word I'm looking for? Bend? what am I trying to say here?
So it hinges?
So it hinges, so it hinges, yes. Oh, and there we have it. A nearly finished bed. Still haven't finished the underneath, but that's okay. I've now got somewhere to sit, somewhere to sleep. I'm really pleased with it. It's a bit high because I've got my slothy mattress topper, which is meant for a double bed, under here, so it's folded double, and I've got 3 inches of foam, so it is quite chunky, quite high, but it's absolutely brilliant. I'm so pleased with it. Just got scatter cushions across the back here rather than a backrest, but yeah, I think that's going to do me absolutely fine. I love it. Oh, obviously, like everything to do with the conversion, the proof of the pudding is in using it. I'm going away for 3 days. We've been so kind of on it for the whole of this morning. I am still in my pyjamas. I haven't even got dressed yet. So wanted to get this finished. I'm not going to tell you where I'm going, but I will tell you when I get there. I just need to pack and go and have a shower and get washed and everything, and hit the road. And I think I'm going to leave it there for this episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please give it a like and a subscribe. I'd be really grateful. The YouTube gods love the odd like and subscribe, so do I. So thank you. Let me know what you think about the bed in the comments. As I've already said, it's not an extending bed. I'm going to sleep on it just as a single as it is, which means that I don't have to worry about making up beds and pulling things out in such a confined space. There's only ever going to be me sleeping in it. Let me know what you think. We will get the finishing touches done in the future, but for now, that's all I need. I'll talk to you again next time. Take care.